your favorite news host. I am McDeej.
And I am McOliver.
We have our top story tonight, the final end to the war with Norway. It seems like only yesterday that war started, about 4 years ago, but it has finally come to an end.
And we can really thank the valiant leadership of MacBeth.
That's true. This war would definitely not have been won if it wasn't for his valiant efforts on the battlefield. They gotta get some sort of medal for that guy. He did a lot for us.
That's right, Deej. Or should I say, McDeej.
That's true. Alright, I've just been handed a piece of paper that... Oh, the result of the case of the Thane of Cawdor has finally come up. He has been charged guilty of treason of the first degree and will be put to execution by guillotine.
I gotta say, it's a pretty dirty guy.
Yeah, that is a dirty guy. And what a dirty fate to meet. I mean, the guillotine is probably like in my top 4, maybe 3 ways to publicly execute somebody. Only behind, public combustion, setting somebody on fire. That's always fun.
I've watched that. It's pretty
Yeah,
awesome.
and then, when they take, their arms and their legs and they tie them together and then they rip apart by horses in front of the town square.
That's a lot of fun.
That's always... Bring the kids.
Kids love it.
Yeah, kids love it. Oh, my goodness.
You gotta say, though, he had it coming.
Yeah, I mean...
He betrayed the great land of Scotland. And now to Mitchell with sports.
We like sports and we don't care who knows. From shooting hoops to the Super Bowl. We like sports and we don't care who knows. Football, tennis, hockey, golf.
Mitchell.
Do sports.
Sports.
I don't even do sports. Now
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Oliver.
We like sports and we don't care who knows. From shooting hoops to the Super Bowl. We like sports and we don't care who knows. Football, tennis, hockey, golf.
We've got some big news in the world of sports today.
That's right, Oliver. The WWBA, or the Worldwide Basketball Association, has let us sit in on one of their training rehearsals, and boy, do those guys have it rough. I mean, let's watch.
Every day I see my dream. 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 Every day I see my every day I see my dream. Every day I see my dream. Every day I see my dream. Every day I see my every day I see my dream. Every day I see my dream. Every day I see my dream. Every day I see my every day I see my dream. Every day I
Then I'm like, yes, it's on and poppin', yes. The party's rockin', yes. The cuties shockin', yes. And there ain't no stoppin', yes. It's on and poppin', yes. The party's rockin', yes. The cuties shockin', yes. And there ain't no stoppin'.
Good evening, Scotland. We have just received news that MacBeth will be the next Thane of Cawdor.
That's right, Oliver. Before the break, we were more talking about the trial of said Thane of Cawdor, how he was going to be publicly executed because of his cause of treason. But everybody still had the question, where was all the riches going to go? I mean, that guy was loaded. So, I mean, they can't just, share that with the country. I mean, somebody's got to have it. And, like we said earlier, MacBeth has done a lot for the country. No, Mitchell, you're not getting the money. MacBeth has done a lot more for this country than you have. So the king, our great king, Duncan IV, has decided to give MacBeth, the current Thane of Glamis, all of the Thane of Cawdor's possessions and even the rank.
And MacBeth's got to be pretty happy about this. I mean, a lot of responsibility, but a lot of wealth.
That's true. We tried to get MacBeth for an interview, but his castle servants said that he was off somewhere with his servant Banquo. We could not get any more details out of them, but more on this story at 6.
Also, his servants were very drunk.
That is true. All right, we are outside the front of MacBeth's castle. It is Mitchell and myself, and we have just received word that the king himself is going to be here. Here he comes now. Here, quick, Mitchell, give me the camera. I gotta get this. Mr. King Duncan, do you have anything to say for Scotland News?
Scotland rules.
Good effort. How long will you be staying at the MacBeth residence?
Oh, just a couple fortnights.
Sounds good, sounds good. Has the host even any word of your coming here?
He has received word just yesterday, actually.
Just yesterday, okay. Are you aware that he was not here yesterday, so he may not know you're coming?
Well, he's in for a surprise.
All right. Oh, here he comes now.
My king, come in. My
Sir.
honored guest. How are thee?
I love you.
But I love you more.
Okay, shut up.
All right, let's go and feast and have multiple drinks. Please come in. Yes, your horse can come. Just Just make sure it's groomed and has its shots.
Sorry.
We have just received shocking news that King Duncan has named his son, Malcolm, the successor to the throne.
That is right. Who would have saw it coming? I mean, I know he's the king's son and all, but I mean, come on, man. We're all on the MacBeth train. I mean,
MacBeth just won that huge war with Norway. Come on, give him that reward.
yeah, I mean, come on, man. The guy deserves it. I mean, what did your stupid kid ever do?
Bruh.
Welcome back, Scotland, and we have just received some rather tragic news that our great and kind and all-powerful king, Mr. Duncan IV, has been assassinated. We've yet to receive detail on who the assailant is, how this could have happened, or what the motives were. One can only imagine how tragic it was when the king went down. Here's how we think it happened.
Bruh.
Give me some of that.
We stand out till the sun up, twisted and burn up. Ain't nobody stop.
Alright, you ready to make this par, Oliver?
I am.
Only one more throw, and this will go down in the records.
The shot right here, it'll knock your boots right off.
This is going to be a fantastic shot. Here we go. You ready to make this? Oh, he's got to measure the grass. Very important step. Wind direction. Here he goes. World champion, Oliver.
Now, to Oliver with the weather.
You suck, Mitchell.
Latest news and weather. Lately, we've been had some really odd weather. We've had bad storms, clouds and rain, really hard rain that is. We've had 180 miles per hour winds. That's fast. Let's be honest here. And we've got green skies. Green skies. The sky's supposed to be blue, white, black, red, but green. This stuff's weird, guys. Let's be honest. Come on. But there's an eerie feeling. Something's up here. And it's been affecting the weather. This has been your weather with Salty Sam.
Hello and good morning, Scotland. It has been a whole. Oh, it's okay. He's still. If you remember last night, you know, we talked about how the king got assassinated. Oliver took it really hard.
I love that guy.
We all did, Oliver. We all did. The name of the assailant has yet to be discovered. It is believed that the king's two guards themselves drank too much and assassinated the king in a drunken rage. We tried to get the king's son on the phone, but it appears that him and one of his most loyal servants has left the country. Kind of a suspicious move, don't you think?
Why such a good king
It's true.
and such suspicion?
Yeah. I mean, if
And
I was
even-
going to kill somebody, which I probably wouldn't, if I was going to kill somebody, I would not just try to get the first train out of the country and just leave. Because then all the suspicion now falls on Malcolm.
That's right.
I mean, if he had something to hide, which he clearly does because of how hastily he left the country, we need to find out what it is.
We do.
And, I mean, who else would there be? I mean, nobody else left.
There's Macbeth, but
Why would he do it?
why would he do
I mean, the king literally just gave him more than double what he already had.
Exactly.
What reason
There's-
would the king have to kill him?
There's no way it can be Macbeth.
Exactly. I mean, him and his wife both are kind of just out of the picture. I doubt it could be either one of them.
Yeah, there's no way. No
We'll
way.
have more on this story as it develops.
And we're back. We have just received news that Macbeth will be the next king
Of Scotland.
of Scotland.
Not Norway, not Poland.
Scotland.
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 Good old Scottyland.
Scotland.
Yes, Scotland.
I like saying Scotland.
It's true. It's a lot of fun to say, isn't it? Scotland. Scotland.
Ireland.
Shut up.
Shut up, Mitchell.
Would you just stop talking for once, Mr. Cameraman?
Oliver, just
We're-
just let it go. You can
I want to be in this too.
shut it, Mitchell.
I'm done with you guys. Yeah, go.
Okay.
Well, Mitchell's back now, Mr. Cameraman.
Yes, he is. Isn't that right, Mitchell? Good, good.
You're not getting paid minimum wage to do nothing.
That's true. You know who isn't getting paid minimum wage, though? That MacBeth dude.
Oh, man. He's raking in the big bucks now. He's
Yeah.
the king.
It's true. There's
I mean-
really nothing else we can say.
He's the king.
We'll be back at 6.
I'm sexy and I know it. I'm sexy and I know it.